The first time I saw the school bus, I thought the driver was lost. It was raining hard that night. The streets of our small Ohio town were completely empty, and I was driving home after finishing a late shift at the gas station. That's when the yellow bus rolled slowly past me. At first, nothing seemed strange, until I noticed the time. 2:17 a.m. No school buses should have been out that late. The bus looked old. Rust covered the sides, and one of the headlights flickered on and off, like it was dying. As it passed me, I glanced through the windows. Kids were sitting inside, perfectly still, every single one of them staring forward. None of them moved, not even when lightning flashed across the sky. I felt uneasy immediately. The bus turned down Miller Road, an old road leading toward the woods outside town. And that's what bothered me most. Nobody lived out there anymore. The next night I saw the same bus again, same time, same road. This time curiosity got the better of me. I followed it. The farther we drove, the worse the weather became. Rain slammed against my windshield while the bus continued deeper into the forest. Then suddenly, it stopped. Right in front of an abandoned school building I'd never seen before. The place looked ancient. Broken windows, collapsed roof, trees growing through the parking lot. The bus doors slowly folded open. I watched the children stand up together. That's when my stomach dropped. Their clothes looked wrong, old-fashioned, like something from the 1980s. One little girl stepped off first. She wore a pink backpack covered in dirt stains. She passed beneath the bus lights. I noticed her face. Her skin looked pale gray, and her eyes completely black. No pupils, no white, just darkness. I ducked low in my seat, trying not to breathe. The other kids exited silently behind her. None of them spoke. None of them blinked. Then the driver stepped out. Tall, thin, wearing a soaked bus driver uniform. I couldn't see his face clearly, but something about the way he moved looked unnatural. Stiff, jerking movements, like a broken puppet. He suddenly turned toward my car. Even from that distance, I knew he was looking directly at me. Then he raised one finger slowly and pointed toward the school building. The front doors of the abandoned school creaked open by themselves, and from inside, I heard children laughing. I panicked and slammed the car into reverse. The tires slipped in mud as I sped away from the woods. I didn't stop driving until I reached town again. The next morning, I went straight to the local library. I needed answers. After hours of searching old newspapers, I finally found something. In October 1986, a school bus carrying 11 children crashed near Miller Road during a storm. The driver lost control. The bus plunged into a flooded river. Nobody survived. For days, rescuers searched the woods and water for the bodies. But according to the article, 5 children were never found. That night I couldn't sleep. Around 2:17 a.m., I heard something outside my house. A loud screech of brakes. I slowly looked through my bedroom window, and my blood froze. The school bus was parked outside my home. Its doors were open. Rain poured from the sky while the engine idled loudly. Inside the bus, the children sat motionless, waiting. Then one of them slowly lifted a hand and pointed at me. My phone suddenly buzzed. Unknown number. I answered without thinking. For several seconds, there was only static. Then I heard a child whisper, "We missed our stop." The call ended. Outside, the bus headlights switched on. One by one, the children stood up from their seats and began walking toward my front door.